This is the third time I've had to film this video because my camera has cut out and my battery has died, and it's just been a joyful day trying to film a video. So today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of why I dropped out of high school and what made me want to drop out and what I'm doing now with my life. So, why is my thing doing this? Oh my gosh. So, I'm gonna start with a little bit of a backstory. So, back in 2011, my dad passed away from a blood infection. He suffered from cancer for 13 years. He was finally cancer-free, and then he got an infection from the removal of his port in his chest that ate away at his blood vessels. My dad was basically given a choice to live and have no arms and no legs because the infection was so bad that it ate both of his vessels away, and his arms and legs would have had to be amputated, or to give up on his battle and not have to suffer anymore. The decision that my dad made was very hard on my family for a really long time. It's still hard. I mean, you never get over losing someone that you love, but it was really hard on all of us for a really, really long time. After his passing, we moved from the place we were living in to live with my mom's parents. I was in 3rd grade. My brother was in 2nd grade. Long story short, I hated school. I had friends. I made friends. It was hard to make friends, but I had some really good ones that are still my friends today. And I was a good student. I missed a lot of school because of being sad and feeling upset on certain days that reminded me of my dad. I hated going to school on Father's Day. I hated going on Valentine's Day because that's when he was in the hospital right before he passed away. I hated going on the day that he did pass away. I hated going on his birthday. I hated doing a lot of things that had to do with father and daughters. I would be invited to things outside of school that were like father-daughter dances or father-daughter this. It made me really sad. A lot of people didn't understand why I felt the way I did, but they knew that I was sad. So I just hated a lot of those things. I missed a lot of school. I never had a failing grade, but I missed a lot of school. Not just in 3rd grade, but throughout the rest of my days going to school, I missed a lot. Things got a little better. I made more friends. I was enjoying school more, but those certain days were still really, really hard for not only me, but my mom and my brother as well. Skip to like 8th grade. We'll skip like 5 years. I had a best friend who decided she was going to do an online school. She went to school half of the time and then did online school half of the time. It was like an every other day kind of thing. I thought that might be something that was good for me just because of how much I hated going to school every day. But I didn't decide to do anything like that yet. 9th grade, I thought maybe it would be better just because we were doing more fun things. We were getting ready to go in high school. That's supposed to be like a fun year. And honestly, it just wasn't for me. I didn't have classes with a lot of my friends. And I began to get really depressed. The summer between 8th and 9th grade was a really hard year for me. One of my best friends passed away, and my great-grandpa passed away, and then In ninth grade, one of my best friends at the time, her dad passed away, and that was, it was really, really hard. I was really, really sad and really, really depressed for a long time. With everything that happened that summer and that school year, I was sick of school. I dreaded going every single day. And I started to be known as the girl who was never at school, which was fine. I mean, it was embarrassing some days, but most of the time I didn't care. And after ninth grade year was over, summer of ninth grade year, I really, really considered doing an online school, but I didn't. So I went to school in 10th grade. 10th grade started, and I just kept thinking to myself, why did I do this? Why did I start going to high school? Why? And then the other part of my brain would be like, no, it's fine, you're gonna have fun, like high school is supposed to be the best years of your life, like it's gonna be a blast, just calm down. The beginning of 10th grade year, I started talking to some of my friends about how I wanted to do online school. I wanted to see how high school was, just because high school, that's supposed to be some of the best years of your life. I wanted to try it out and see how things were, but I just hated it. I feel like so many people love high school and so many people love school. My brother, he's one of those people that loves going to school. He goes every day and loves being with his friends, and I just didn't. I just didn't like it. And I missed a ton of school just in the first semester, and I had lots of teachers that told me I needed to stop missing so much school and that I would get behind on my work. I never did. I always got good grades throughout my whole entire school years. And even when I stopped going to school, I stopped going with good grades. But it just got to a point where I didn't want to go to school anymore. And honestly, I can really say that I don't even know. I mean, I know why I stopped going, but I don't know why I decided to stop going completely. I just did. And I'm really happy that I did. I don't regret any of it. And now I guess I can tell you guys what I'm doing now. So I stopped going to school. My first semester of 10th grade was all I did. Then I stopped. I found a really awesome online school that is a 24-hour, 7 days a week online school that I can do at my own pace. I can start when I want during the day, I can finish when I want during the day. If I go on a vacation, I don't have to do school that day. It's completely up to me, and it's completely my own schedule. I could have finished my whole entire high school years, all 3 of my years, in a year. I am taking things a little bit slower because I want to work too. I work 2 jobs, 2 part-time jobs, so I work full-time during the week. I work between 35 to 40 hours a week, and then I do school in between that. I will probably finish school within this next year, which will still be a year before I would have if I went to school. I could probably even finish it faster than that, but with the pace that I'm going at right now, that's about what I estimate I'll finish. I'm so much happier with what I'm doing now, and some people won't understand still why I decided to do that, but I hope that this helped answer some people's questions a little bit, people that personally know me. People will ask me, do I regret it? And the short answer for that is no. People ask me if I miss out on the social aspect of school, and I don't. I am still able to go to school activities if I choose to, and I have a lot of friends that I went to school with that are still my friends today. My true friends don't judge me, and they love me no matter what I decide to do, and they still hang out with me even though I don't go to school. I get to talk to people every day at my jobs, every day. I never miss out on talking to anyone. I love to talk to people. In fact, sometimes I probably talk too much. And people ask me if I I'm just gonna give up, and what if I don't have motivation? And I'm not gonna give up. Why would I? There's no point in me giving up. I'm happy with how things are going and what I'm doing. Why would I just give up on that? And why would I give up on life just because of one thing I chose to do? I'm not going to. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram, or if you know me, you can ask me. I think sometimes people are afraid to ask me because they think that I'm gonna get mad if they ask me, but I wouldn't. I'm not ashamed of what I chose to do. This was a decision that I made for myself and my sanity. I don't really care what people think. I don't care if people judge me. I don't care if people think I made a stupid decision. I'm happy, and that's all that matters. And thanks for watching, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.